Alright, my peeps, so we're gonna do each light individually, alright? So first, the first reading is gonna be the actual intensity, alright? It's not gonna be the par grid test to see the uniformity and the spread, okay? What we're just gonna do is set up the tape measure, dead center in each individual light fixture, and then just take the par meter and start seeing the intensity, okay? And we're gonna obviously, right now they're all dimmed down to the lowest capacity. So like I said, that's the reason why the wattage is low. Even though I have all four of those lights connected, it's 172 watts, okay? That's what it's consuming. So I'm gonna de-energize them, and I'm only gonna leave one. So I guess the first test that we're gonna do the MAXSISUN. Alright, so let me go ahead and unplug, and you guys are gonna see. Well, you know something, I could just turn them off individually. Let me show you guys that. Hold on. They're gonna go off. I'm gonna turn this one off, then this one off, and then the spectrum key, I have to de-energize it. But these, you could turn them off with the dimmer. You could turn them off completely. That's 100. That's max. All right. Now we're gonna go off. 0. Okay. So that's that one. Now this one. Another thing I don't like about these light fixtures, that the dimmer switch control, it doesn't allow you to just go from 1 to 0. You have to go 1 through 10 and then go to 0 and it turns off. So that's a bad thing about that. I don't like about the, because even though it has the option like the 2 arrows, you know, so if you're at 1, the arrow you press going down, you think it'll go to 0. No, it goes to 2. So I'm gonna do it, look, and it's gonna increase the light. It's gonna make it brighter. You see, you run a 2, 30%, 3, 4, 40%. That's halfway intensity, max intensity, which is 5, which is 50%, 60%. Because it does by increments of 10%. Okay, plus or minus 10%. That's 80%, 90%. That's max 100. I know you guys can tell. I got more brighter. So now I'm gonna press the button. It should go to 0, de-energize, off. Okay. And now with those two off, now let's look at the kilowatt meter. See where they're at, because they're consuming just a very, very little bit of watts. Remember, it was 172. Now it dropped to 107 watts. I don't know if you guys can see it. You guys tell the difference. It's not as bright as it used to be, but if you guys can tell, it's 107. Okay. So now I'm gonna de-energize the Spectrum King. Alright, and that I have to do it through the power cable. I have to unplug the power cable because the light fixture doesn't have a on and off switch. It literally doesn't. So let me unplug it, and that's the cool thing about having it identified. You see the little tag? So look, I'm just gonna pull it out. It should de-energize. Bam. So now we have them all off. Let's check the watt meter and see what is it consuming. Just dim down. So this light dim down all the way. It consumes 37.6 watts. Yep. 37.6 watts at its lowest. The MAXSISUN MG3000 series. Okay, so dim down, the lowest is at 37 watts. Okay, so now I'm gonna increase. Okay, my peeps, I'm gonna increase it slowly so you guys can see the intensity build up. So this is the lowest, remember, this is the lowest possible. Alright, so like you see, it goes off. And the on and off is the dimmer switch too, because this light fixture, my peeps, doesn't have an on or off button. Or does it? I gotta read the instruction manual. Okay? But, so, okay, we're gonna start controlling the dimming. Okay, now we're gonna start increasing. So remember, dim all the way down, the lowest is 37 watts. Alright, so now we're gonna increase it to 25%. Alright, that's 25% with the dimming control switch. And now we are consuming 93 watts. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry, it's because the lighting is really, really poor. But it is 93 watts. Alright, 93 watts. Alright. 93 watts. Now we're going to increase it 25% more, which is halfway of maximum capacity, 50%, okay? Alright, that is 50%. So at 50%, what is the wattage draw, right? I got the kilowatt meter. Alright, increase. So now we're at 176. I don't know if you guys can see it. 176 watts halfway. Okay? This is supposed to be max 300 watts light fixture for a 3x3 total square footage. Alright? So there you go, 176. And let's continue. Now I'm going to increase another 25% because this is by 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100. So it's by 25% plus or minus increments. Dimming control capacity or capabilities. Alright, so now we're going to 50 to 75 slowly, alright? So you guys can see. Okay, no, now we're at 75%. Alright? So at 75%, my peeps. What are we getting? Oh, sorry. Alright, so now that we're at Now we're at 243. I don't know if you guys can see it. 243 watts. So we're at 243. 243 watts at 75%. Alright. Now we're going to increase the last 25%. We're going to go to 75 to max 100% maximum capacity of light intensity Alright, there you go. We are at 100. And so you guys won't say that I'm cheating. I'm going to show you guys a dimmer. Oh, even though this is on my tripod, I don't want to start knocking things down. Sorry. Sorry. Look. Now, gotta show you guys transparency. You see the dimmer? I'm going to push it down. It doesn't go any further. That's max. Look. Pushing down, it doesn't roll. That's it. Maximum 100. Alright. Is it going to consume the 300 watts? Less or more? Let's figure it out. My bad. I'm sorry about that. Cables, wires. Alright. So now, for the moment of truth. Can you guys see it? Let me bring you guys in closer. Okay. Can you guys see it now? I'm sorry. We are at 290. Come on, the lighting. I want to show you guys. You guys see it? 290. Alright, I think we see it. 290. So this light fixture consumes less, 10 watts less than the actual manufacturer advertised maximum wattage consumption. That's great, man. It's true. This is a true 300 watt light fixture. That's awesome, dude. And it's sweet. The less wattage, the better, the sweeter, the more efficient, and more money for me in my pocket. So there you go, 290 watts. MAXSISUN at maximum capacity, cranked up. All right. So that's the wattage test on that pretty much, and the intensity and the dimmer switch. So now we can go ahead and take the actual PPFD, you know, the intensity, and we're gonna start from the very close to the light fixture and then just go down. All right. So, peace, love.